Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. So in the last episode I did make a change. So we did have like 90k plus food in, I guess, in storage. So what I did was I actually turned it down to about 60k. That way we don't have these markets all the way full, because I mean this one's 90% full. What about our other town? 98% full. I think they're always full because we have way too much food in storage, and I don't know if these guys are getting more just food. That, I mean, there's just nothing else but pretty much food. Of course, here we do have a bunch of other stuff. They do want like our vendors to actually get like some iron and logs in here, just so the smithy guy, blacksmith, doesn't have to go all the way somewhere else just to get to their products or what they need. Hopefully they can just get in the market, but of course I can see that we do have a little bit, not a lot of iron here. I mean, we do have a lot of iron, which I think that is all the way in the farm area. I think we should make like a stockpile in here. I used to have a stockpile. I mean, we do have one here, we had some here, but we got rid of it. We did have one in the market here, but we did get rid of it as well, just so we can place some other stuff. Here we just have a stockpile. A little bit of a fail there. I don't know why we have sand in here. I don't know why they don't put the sand in the storage barn. Do they actually put... Okay, they don't put any coal in there, which is good. But these are full as well. But the reason I don't want to put a stockpile is just in case we want to actually build anything there, so maybe a stockpile here. I guess of anything. They should clear that up at some point. So right now everyone that produces food should be a laborer, since they're over the limit. They can't really do anything else, so they should automatically be put as a laborer. So I guess that's why we have all of these trees already cut down. Of course, we also have the farmers. Well, of course, over the limits, they have nothing to do, so labor. Alright, so what other building have we not placed? The quarry, which I don't think it's unlimited, because that mod is not compatible with Colonial Charter. But of course with the mine it also isn't, but we can upgrade it into making it deeper, so I don't know if if at some point it will be like unlimited. But of course even in the real world, I mean, it's not unlimited, so I guess I understand that. Precious mine. A mine harvests metals, gold, silver, and rough gemstones, which is the only use for that is to trade. Well, if you don't want to trade anything like herbs or anything, I guess that's the way to go. So pretty much the same thing with this one. Gold and silver. Salt works. Salt works in manufacturing salt from seawater, uses a wind pump and a large boiling pan, which we could do that. So salt, I don't know if we need salt for anything. The bakery, where's the bakery? No salt in here. I don't know what we need salt for. I don't know if people use salt for their food or not, or if we just need salt for a different building that needs salt to create something. So that's kind of the reason I don't want to build it, but I guess we could build it. So this needs lumber, which we have lumber being produced by logs. So we need logs, lumber, and a little bit of iron. Jeez, can't even talk. So we do have our ship done, which can get us, I think, lobsters, whale blubber, which could be produced into some oil. And I think there's something else. Shrimp? I don't know. But I will put a worker there. I mean, we're still over our force limit, so they're not gonna work on it right away. Silkworm hut, which we have, but we just need silkworm eggs. Tailor we already have. Weaver we built, which I don't remember if we are producing. That's the bakery. Weaver. So we're making linen out of flax, then linen and wool, which right now we have leather and wool, but I think I did not change it to make full coats because we barely started to make linen, so we didn't have a whole lot, and then our tailor wouldn't have much work. I mean, we do have 200 right now, so we could change it right now, but we're gonna have to keep a watch on it, just so we don't have more production of full coats than the linen that we produce. So right now we have 200. If it goes up, we're good. If it goes down, then we're gonna have to create another one, another weaver, so we can get that production going. Rope we are producing, we are good. Bedding maker. So we need stone, iron, and lumber. Creates bedding for the use in a construction of houses. Further come from chicken and ducks over time and can be traded for. Bananas, now we need to get never, just so this person doesn't keep on coming. Is there a house that actually requires houses? I mean beds. I think that's hauling component. Said you don't require any bedding or anything, but I guess I don't know if people will actually take beds into their home. But we could start building beds, I guess. Uses salt. Okay, there we go. Salt and leather to create leather curd, which is required for some advanced clothing and enhanced trade value. Which I think, I do remember seeing that somewhere. So I guess we do need salt in the future. Blacksmith we already have. A cooper. A cooper is a trained specialist who works wood into a barrel, crate, or which I think some of these required some barrels, but we're making it out of something else. So I guess we don't need that quite yet. Shipyard we already have. Join your crates, furniture for building homes. Just looks like a table. Pottery makes clay. Takes clay to create pottery. Which I mean, this stuff we can just pretty much trade. Pottery, I don't think people actually take it into their homes for like any decorations or anything. Bricks we already have. Gem cutters. Gem cutters and polish the rough gemstones into precious polished gemstones. Candelier we already have. Glass works we already have. Building supplier we already have. Melting house. A melting house converts gold and silver or into usable gold. So that's just for trade. The statue cover takes wood, logs, stone, jade, or marble to make some statues for trade and placing around the town. Guess we can get that started just for trade. That way in the future we don't have to trade any food. are getting a little bit of silver from tax. Which I guess we could melt it down. And just trade it. That's not what I want to do. Where is the silver? Isn't it this? It said that we had 10. But it says we have 0. Wheel blubber. Yeah, see, it says previous season we have 10. Does it actually not give it to us? Because it's being taken away through the government? How much people do we have? We have 49 wanting to come in, which we will accept, because I mean we do have the food. I guess we don't have the houses, but I mean they can stay in the boarding house. Which we could upgrade. Upgrading to a coaching inn. Better living conditions and much higher capacity. Some resources from the existing building will be reclaimed. Well, I guess we could upgrade it once everyone finds a home. Which we just need logs and stone. I guess we need to build some houses somewhere. Which we need to find people that walk long distances to their new house. Not like this guy. I mean, he's living. I mean, I guess it's kind of close. Guess that's kind of close. Smallpox has occurred. I mean, we still have the hospital, so everyone should still be good. We do have our chapel that is done here. Honey, bone meat, and cloth. We have none of that. Seed oil, we have none of this. So we can't do anything there. I'm gonna leave the fuel how it is. Chocolate. She died of childbirth. Fuel limits. Well, that depends how much charcoal we have. We have 800. Because I don't know if we're producing more coal. Nah, we're good with coal. 156, because we are only using coal for the smith, so we can create steel tools. So, I mean, we're good there. I think it just might be the fuel. Fire bundle 134. That's right here, firewood. 4,139. So I mean we're good there. So I'm just gonna take one woodcutter out. Because we do want a little bit of the other stuff. Because if it's nothing but firewood, I mean we're not gonna have enough fuel to get any charcoal. Because we need charcoal to produce bricks. But we need charcoal for furnace fuel, and furnace fuel with clay will create bricks. So yeah, we don't want too many firewood that we can't get charcoal. Old age, old age, old age. I guess I can get rid of that because I mean we don't have the silkworms. I mean I could leave it there just so I can remember. So we just have one person infected. Someone died of smallpox. And then we still have people with no homes. Let's create out of wood. And then I think we're gonna need more houses here. So you live locally. You live local. You do too. I guess we can still build some houses just for future. The future. I might build it wrong. Star houses. Now, could this be a 3x3? I mean, a 3x4. No. That's a 2x4. So I think we're good there for houses. What about in the farm areas? Local, local, local. Everybody there's local. So everyone there is fine. I mean, we do have some distance here there, but I think we're good. Everybody needs some more houses here in the middle. I think they're fine. Maybe if we build some more houses right here and then have a road going down. Like, these guys are kind of far away. Well, good thing we have a market here, just so they can actually... Well, I guess it's just these guys that can... I think... So I think this radius means whoever lives in there will use this market to get their food, but then again... I mean, these guys have a lot of food, so I don't know if they're actually getting it from the storage barn over here. I think they're actually getting it from the storage barn and not actually going in here in the market. But I think we need another row of houses over here, just so they live a little bit closer to their work. Then we also need these guys to be upgraded. Do we actually want another market? Nah, I think the houses that I will build over here will be within the radius, so I guess not. I could get rid of this patch and put more houses, so they can be within the radius. Either way, we got a merchant, bakery, supplier, nope. Let's get that one upgraded. We do have a lot of laborers, so let's go ahead and tell them to cut everything here. And any logs. So we do have a giant stockpile here where they can put everything. Alright, so we want to focus on these houses. So we're gonna have 3 4x4s and then a 3x4 at the end. And they will be out of stone. And the 3x4. And just get our road around it. Like that. And since we do have a lot of laborers, we can just finish our roads. Of course, some stuff will be in the way with that we can't really complete our construction of roads. You know, some of them like these aren't completed. Could add some more houses there, but I don't think we need to. It's mainly this area and over here. Well, mainly this area. So how many bricks do we have? We have 55. So what are you actually getting? Whale meat, whale blubber, lobster, and seal meat. So I mean, we can't really use the whale blubber for anything except for compressing it into oil or whatever. So we should get that building constructed. Otherwise that whale blubber is just gonna pile up. Where are you at? Don't remember where that building is, but I'm pretty sure it's not in here. It's not in here. So I don't think it should be in food, but I think it might be. Right here. Oil press. An oil press extracts oil from olives and harvests sunflower, flax and cotton seeds, and whale blubber. Here we go. BRL, what's up? Okay, so where is the nearest storage barn? So we have one here. I don't think we have one over here. So I'm pretty sure this is where the blubber, yep, 109. So how much do we have overall? 976. So I'm pretty sure the majority will be right over here. So I guess we can have the oil press here somewhere. But of course, that's going to be within the Forester Lodge. So somewhere up here. I guess like that. And as you can see, he's replanting. So once they look kind of full grown, we can just cut them down again. So I mean, we really don't need to wait until they're fully matured to just cut them off. So it looks a little bit more clear over here. So the laborers have been cutting down the stone, which we can see a little bit. Some pieces been chopped. I don't spend a whole lot of time in like zooming in. So we're so busy like doing something. Like, there are actually some people that actually play like this, and like playing speed 1, I cannot do that. Speed 1 is way too slow. Like, nothing ever gets done. Got our little cows. And then we have our llamas. Our deer. I remember there was a mod that you can actually get, well, ducks, well, We do have, okay, we actually do have the ducks. Never mind. Because I thought these were like actual different ducks, like they can actually walk, but never mind. Like I don't understand why these ducks are like flying out of the pasture. So apparently all of these ducks are ours. I don't know why they're flying out. Like we can see another one right over here. Are you in the water? I can't zoom any closer. But it looks like you're in the water. Like this guy right here. And this guy. They're in the water, what the hell? Oh yeah, we also have our horses, which we finally got. We got our little pigs. But either way, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have it until next time. Bye bye.